Hey YouTube, Jason here again with Day Trading Fearless, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit the like, and also turn on the notification for my next video. So today's topic that I want to talk about is fear of the unknown. And one of the things I mean by that is whenever we're about to put a trade on, we always probably second guess ourselves of the fear of unknown. What's going to happen? Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? Okay. Is this a good trade? Is that a bad trade? We have all these thoughts that are going in our head. And I like to kind of think of it as every time I put a trade on, I don't know if the trade's going to work or it's not, okay? But what I do is I actually have edge because I do my homework. And what I'll look for is before I enter the trade, I always know exactly where my entry is. I always know exactly where my stop loss is. And I always know exactly where my target is. So that's edge for me a little bit more, okay, from we'll say 50-50 because every trade is a 50-50. But if I know where my stop, target, and entry is, then now I actually have a plan and that gives me edge and there's not as much fear of the unknown. The next part of it is, am I entering based on the charts at a good support or resistance level if I'm going long or short? Is I look back at where price was, okay, either Fibonacci level, prior candles higher low, prior higher low wick, something like that, okay? I'll look for those, and then when I find those, I'll put my entry right above it, okay? So as price is coming down, right, I want price to pick me up, reverse, and bounce back up. And when I know there's a major support level at a certain level, okay, or where I believe there should be support because we never know what's going to happen, well, that also increases my odds because if everybody else is looking at this or the algos are looking at this level to start buying, I'm trying to jump in with the big players, and hopefully I'll be able to jump in with them or right before them. Okay, that's why I front run like swing highs, swing lows, things like that, prior candles. And if I'm able to front run those guys and then they start to buy up behind me after I'm already in, well, now I know exactly where where my target is. And I also know, hey, if it keeps going, let me use my stop loss. Let me protect my capital and also protect my emotional capital, right? A lot of people don't talk about emotional capital as much as physical capital or monetary capital. So with that being said, what I like to do is look for levels on the chart where I believe this is where the big buyers are going to step in for a potential long, we'll say, right? And I hope that they come in. That helps decrease the fear of unknown because I now know exactly where my stop loss is, which is right below where a major support level, meaning if we break down from there, get me out. I don't want to be in the trade. It's not working. The big players did not jump in, and I'm able to protect all my capital, right? My emotional and also monetary. And I take a small loss and I move on to the next trade. But these little steps will actually give you edge in the fear of unknown of every single trade. So next time you trade, try this tonight, tomorrow, whenever you trade, so always have a plan. Know exactly where you're going to enter, where you're going to exit, and where your take profit is. And also look backwards on the chart to the left of the chart and look for levels that you can actually maybe use as a support level and front run that from that level and then put your stop just below there, and then put your target. Don't just say, oh, well, I'll figure it out then. Just maybe look for, if you're trading futures, 1, 2, 3 points, whatever your risk reward parameters are for you. But I guarantee you, when you start to incorporate these tools, you will actually become a better trader, and the fear of unknown will actually really help you. So thank you for watching as always. Until my next video, I'll talk to you soon.